The Lions-CNE Peewee Baseball Tournament kicked off this morning and had a very special guest on hand to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Dr. Bruce Kidd is a scholar, a former Olympic athlete, and an activist, but he was also a part of the team that won the inaugural event back in 1956. Have you ever thrown a first pitch before?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
How many throws do I have in?
You got one good one, so
That's
just
right.
warm up and let it fly, you know? First time that you've even seen this banner, the first team to win this tournament, and you were a part of it.
That's right. Those are great times. I think they experimented with this tournament, and it was so successful they've continued it for more than 50 years now. The CNE has always been a great place for encouraging youth sport in Toronto and Ontario, so it's part of a great tradition.
And I was chatting with Marvin, who's an absolute Bible of information on this, and he said he remembers that you were a catalyst to the victory. Do you have any specific memories?
I struck out, and the catcher dropped the ball, and I made it to first, and there was a wild throw, and I just kept on running, and I covered all the bases.
Oh.
So whether I don't know what it was about me scampering around the bases, but there were a series of bad throws, and that proved to be the winning run.
Why do you think that this tournament is so quintessential Toronto?
It's baseball along the lake. If you look at the history of this great sport going back to the 19th century, all of the great facilities were along the lake. And this has enabled young men, at least, to be part of that tradition at a very high level.
And Dr. Kidd, I got the inside scoop. You're retiring. What does retirement hold for you?
Well, it means coming to a lot of baseball.
And if you want to join Dr. Kidd and check out some baseball, head to Coronation Park. There's games all through next week. The semifinals and finals are set for Wednesday, August 29th. And we've showed you sand sculptures, we've shown you super dogs, now we're showing you lanterns, because if you want to come check this out, the Lantern Festival will also be happening. Obviously, in this particular section of the building, it's a huge place. Enercare Center, lots to see, lots to do at the X.